Day 7 of my journey. I've made my way to the Salt Fort out here in the outer edges of the Lost Bastille, and it still feels like there's a little bit of this place I haven't seen yet, even though I'm almost at the end of the fortress. I wonder what's up with that. There's no telling what they've got hiding down here, because I mean, I've went through a bunch of hollows, some guards, and even the pursuers fought me a few times at this place. I wonder what's lying down here. I guess I'll find out pretty soon, so there's no use in wondering for too much longer. What's going on there, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or whatever it is you're watching this. My name is Azurblade, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Today, we are going through the Salt Fort, and we're not going to go all the way through immediately. We're just going to go a little bit through this place because there are some goodies that we want to get first. With that out of the way, now we just want to go down here and, oh, this platform. Lots of memories at this place. So, about 8 or 9 years ago, one of my friends was live streaming one of his first playthroughs of this game. And there were a few memorable moments in that playthrough, and this was one of them. I remember watching him fight these royal swordsmen, and one of them knocked him off the edge here, and it was just dead silence as you watched his dead body fall into the ocean below. And then you just hear, "Okay," and the most disbelieving tone ever. You would probably need some context, which I can't provide because that playthrough is no longer on the internet, but it was one of the funniest things to me back then, and I still reference it with him to this day. Good times. And yeah, I'm calling you out. You know who you are. And now we have Lucatiel of Mira. Let's summon her. And there she is. Best buddy Lucatiel. You want to summon her because you have a pretty interesting enemy. Might look a little familiar. No! I don't think so. Ow! Okay, that actually kind of hurt. Uh-oh. But yeah, now we get to fight this thing in the water now, which is what the boss fight was trying to do initially. Oh, no. Okay, let's just take a double sip just to be safe, because I refuse to get killed by this damn thing. Get out of my face. Okay, good. Now, let's two-hand this thing and get some good damage in. Nice. Lucatiel's getting kind of beat up, but she's tanking it no problem. No! I don't think so. Okay. Ow! Lucatiel, please attack him. What are you doing? Oh well, he's dead. That's what matters. And you get Twinkling Titanite for your troubles. That's good. Now, you want to get this item over here, but more importantly, head over here and open this wall. And now you can head outside. Just be careful, because there is a bottomless pit. Just get this item, the Northern Ritual Band and Bleedstone. Very helpful stuff. Very helpful stuff indeed. Now that I'm done with that, we want to head over here, get the Blossom Kite Shield. And this Northern Ritual Band, pretty decent ring. Gives you more spell uses, but it reduces your HP. So if you want to go for a glass cannon, then that's the ring you want to get. Alright, but there's a couple more things I want to get in this place. It's not in here, never mind. Okay, get out of here, Explodey Hollow, you jerk. Over here, you have Sellsword Luet. But I'm not going to summon him just yet, because there's other stuff I need to get first. Very important stuff. No! Bad Hollow. I do not want you exploding and destroying my weapon durability. It's not fun to deal with that. I don't think so. Uh-oh. Ow! Thank you, Lucatiel. I appreciate that. Let's take a double sip of the old flask so I don't die to something stupid. Okay, now just head over here and Soul of a Proud Knight and Pharos Lockstone. That's what I wanted to get. Get out of here! But we're not quite done just yet. We got one more enemy to take care of in this place before we can move on. So with that being said, take care of you, and where is he? Nope, he's in the other cell. Open this one. And here we go. The steel key, got an item, and you got this Hyde Knight over here. He's pretty tough, so do watch out. Just attack him. Look how many souls he drops. I don't know why he drops over 5,000 souls, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. But now that I have that Pharros' Lockstone, now it's time to head back to the previous bonfire and go back down that ladder, because there was a Pharros' Lockstone door that we could not activate. So let's go do that real quick. Alright, now that I'm back here again, let's head down the ladder and use our Pharros' Lockstone so we can see what's down here. Just do this, and open sesame! Belfry Luna. And now, it is time to introduce you to one of the more silly covenants of this game.
The bell belongs to the princess, it do. Stay back and we slice you to bits. In my chunks, we shan't be left. Stay back all your pieces. Tiniest pieces. A long time ago, the princess should know me. Yes, just like so. To guard this bell for the prince's honor. Stay away, foul undead, or you'll be a goner. Stay back! It belongs to the princess, it do! You wish to guard the bell, you do! For the prince and the princess forever! For true. Useless fool! Filthy undead! Be gone right now and it's off with your head!
Alright, fine, I'll humor you. Yes, I'll join the Bellkeepers. There you go. But I'm not gonna do any of your stuff. I just wanted your ring.
Round the bell, you'll be brought near. When the bell is in trouble, the ring brings you here. Slice them, whoever they are, whoever they near, but they far. Slice them to pieces for the princess.
You're a little bit on the crazy side, dude. But yeah, you get the Bellkeeper's ring, which is... I mean, it's a Covenant ring, so... I figured I might as well show it off. But again, I'm not going to do any of the Covenant nonsense because I'm playing offline. So there's absolutely no reason for me to actually be part of their Covenant. I just joined it for gits and shiggles. Now let's see. We want to drop down here because there's more treasure down this way. Open sesame. What do we have today? Blue Tear Stone Ring. Interesting. And over here, we got Skeptic Spice. I'm trying to remember. Is there a illusion wall in this place? Or am I just remembering? I think I'm remembering wrong. Oh well, it is what it is. Now let's head back upstairs. The Blue Tear Stone Rings, it's alright. Okay, you know what? Instead of explaining it, let me just show it. And I got invaded by a Bellkeeper. Yay. Where is Mr. Bellkeeper? Oh boy. Ow, no! Leave me alone. Jerk. Okay, now let's take a sip of the old flask and summon my NPC, if you're gonna be that way, you meanie. Masterless Glencore. Let's do this thing. Stupid Bellkeepers. Don't like this Covenant, I never did. Lots of nothing burger memories at this place, because I remember some people actually tried to convince me to join this covenant back in the day. But there just aren't any rewards for this covenant I care about. When I'm done with this section, I'll explain it. Ooh! No! Leave me alone! Jerk! No! What are you doing? Silly bellkeeper. Okay, there's a lot of them. Okay, then how about this? Yeah, you didn't like that very much, did ya? Okay, let's see. There we go. And, down they go. And what do you get? But you get the shield. Okay, now it's your turn. Oh, my health. Let's take a sip of the old flask, because I don't feel like dying. Die! Die! There we go. Invader banished. Excellent. That's what I like to see. And what do you get for your troubles? You get a human effigy, which is very helpful stuff. Now open this here chest for a Radiant Life Gem and 2 Twilight Herbs. Good stuff indeed. And over here is more Skeptic Spice, which I'm not going to be using at all, so I'm just going to sell it to Gavlin. Boy, this sure feels familiar. Huh. Ringing a bell. That feels oddly nostalgic. That was interesting. But now the fog wall is open. And now it is time to introduce you to what is, in my opinion, the worst boss in the main game. I do not like this boss at all. And if you watch my Dark Souls 1 Let's Play, I've hinted at this, and you're about to understand why. Yep, they brought back the Bell Gargoyles. But, oh no, it's not just simply bringing them back. Now you gotta fight more than one at a time at the very beginning. Oh wait, what's that? There's another one. There's 3 gargoyles you gotta fight. Ooh, such a good boss fight. Okay, no, I'm gonna need you to not do that. So yeah, this boss fight is literally the Bell Gargoyles, but you can't cut off their tail. And yeah, that's literally the boss fight, and there's more of them. As you can see, a 4th one just spawned. That's literally this boss fight. It's a worse version of one of my favorite boss fights from the first game. And I really don't like this boss fight. Because it's awful. The only bonus points this boss fight gets is that they're Bell Gargoyles and they're guarding a bell. That's literally the only good thing about this boss fight. Everything else is awful. It is so dumb. I don't know why, out of all the things they could have done here, why bring back the Bell Gargoyles and have there be more of them? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, see, they're already dead. With no fanfare or anything. It's just terrible. I don't understand why they did this, or what made them think this was a good idea, but whatever, it's done, and I don't have to fight that stupid boss again. At least, not yet anyway. I'm gonna have to fight them a second time, but that won't be for much later. I'll explain why when it becomes relevant. Now you got the Southern Ritual Band Ring, which allows attunement of additional slots. Very good stuff. With that being said, let's light the bonfire and head down here, because there's some goodies down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip of the flask for this one, because lots of dogs in a claustrophobic space kind of reminds me of another boss from the first game. And you get invaded down here, so that's fun. Let's see, any items? No, don't go up the ladder, you goof. Okay, let's use a life gem for this. And, oh, the dog fell down. What a dummy. How did that work? I mean, okay, I'll take it. So, Vorgo the Sinner, huh? Ow. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop poking me. How about this? Yeah, you didn't like that very much, did you? No! Oh, wow, okay. What the heck are you doing? I mean, I'm not gonna complain about your AI derping out, but that was kind of weird, dude. Oh well, he's dead now, and that's what matters. You have this item over here, the Dragon Tooth. That's why I came down here. Because the Dragon Tooth is one of Dark Souls' most iconic weapons. Look at how much strength you need to wield this thing. It is absolutely ludicrous. A giant dragon tooth used as a great hammer. As solid as a boulder, this tooth is said to be taken from a dragon, but the truth of this claim is unclear. What is certain is that it bears some mystical power, and its wielder gains resistance to magic and fire. So yeah, its scaling may be worse than the demon's great hammer, but you do get more resistances to magic, which is something I think is pretty neat. And the enchanted falchion, which is, it's alright. Now, let's see, what do you, no, stop climbing the ladder! Thank you. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Okay, so nothing of value to me. I gotcha. Now, let's go back to Majula because I have a lot of soul items, so I think it's time to level up again. And here we are back in Majula with a lot of souls in hand. Let's level up. I got quite a few levels I can get here. Let's see, how many can I get? 7. Okay then, let's see, what should I go for? I'm gonna go for 30 strength, and it's time I start leveling up my faith, so I'm gonna do that now. Thank you. But, yeah, I'm gonna be leveling up faith for the next foreseeable future, so I'm not gonna be getting quite as strong as I could be, but that's gonna be alright. But before we do anything else, we want to head down this way, because there is an NPC here that should look pretty familiar. It's this lady, the one about all the miracles.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are 2, not 1 pathways leading out, and only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
And now she has something I want. Give me Lightning Spear. Thank you. Now the only miracle from you I'm missing is guidance.
To cast miracles.
Okay, you don't have any new dialogue. And I need 2,000 souls to move this thing, so there you go. Yeah, move the pathway. Hooray. Because that was totally worth 2,000 souls, right?
Go ahead then. Miracles have been passed.
Okay, you've already talked about all this.
May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your souls to the gods.
I'm so tempted to grab that item, but I won't do it. I'll stay strong because that's the pathway I gotta go to next after I'm done with the Lost Bastille. With that being said, I'm gonna get rid of this Bellkeeper Covenant because I couldn't give 2 craps about this stupid covenant. Okay, abandon the covenant because I don't care about Bellkeepers, especially now that I'm playing offline. Thank you.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever come back.
See you later. Now let's finally go back to the Salt Fort and progress to where I actually need to go. And now I'm back here again. And with that out of the way, we can continue on forward. Finally time to actually progress in this place. We're almost at the end of Lost Bastille. So let's see, what should I do? Go to the fog wall? Nah. Instead, what you want to do is go over here to the outer edges. and use the Bastille key to open these doors. And use your flame butterfly to light this thing up. Like so. There you go. There's actually a very good reason for doing this. Just trust me on this. Now you want to head over to the other side and do the same over here. Open sesame! Haha! And now you light this bad boy up. There you go. And you get a smooth and silky stone. Oops, beep, 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 beep. Out of the way! Out of the way! Thank you. Now, let's go get the item that's down here and hope that it's a good one, because I'm gonna have to pass Lucatiel again. Oh, never mind, she's going up the stairs. Thank you, Lucatiel. And now we went from one of the worst bosses in the base game to one of the better ones, so time for a cutscene. And this is why you, this is why you wanted to light the braziers up there. Uh-oh, this is not good. Lucatiel, there you go. But yeah, this is why you wanted to light these braziers, because if you didn't, then it would be extremely dark in here, which doesn't sound too bad on paper, but it would be dark enough that your lock-on would actually not work past point-blank range, and you would not be able to see where the boss is at all times. So believe me, it is a very good idea to use your torches on those things. Unless you want to make things a lot more difficult for yourself for whatever reason, which I don't feel like doing. Now! Okay, let's take a sip of the old flask, and there was a strange bug that crawled into this thing's eye. I don't know why, but that thing really invoked a sense of rage in me. And I don't know. I smell fire and brimstone too. Yeah, that's not, no. It's probably for the best I don't think about that. That thing, I don't know why. I feel extremely angry just thinking about that bug. Let's open this chest and just forget that I saw that. Fragrant Branch of Yore and Elizabeth Mushroom. Very good stuff. Bonfire! Oh, a primal bonfire. Ho ho. A primal bonfire was rekindled. Yay! And there we go. We are done with the Lost Bastille. And we have the Soul of the Lost Sinner. Prisoner of Sinner's Rise. The Lost Sinner eternally punishes herself for the sins of her past. Use the special Soul of the Lost Sinner to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. Now, there's a lot of popular theories as to why the Lost Sinner punishes herself or what her great sin was. Me personally, for those that don't know, that bug that crawled into her eye was a chaos bug from Izalith. You know, the same kind that you would see, well, it looked like the one that the Beta Chaos had in Dark Souls 1. So a lot of people theorize that that thing took over her body and then she killed a lot of people. And that's why she punishes herself, just so she can't hurt anyone else. That's what I think happened, and it's really sad to think about. And it's also crazy that that stupid bug made its way to Drang Lake. So yeah, that's fun. Let's get rid of this, and what do I get? Twinkling Titanite, nice, I actually wanted that. And as for you, gimme something good. No, don't gimme blue eye orbs, Bleg.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
Yay! I did more than most people already. Now, time to increase my faith. Or I would, but I need attunement because what good is faith if I can't even cast a spell? So I'm gonna get a spell slot first. So let's increase my attunement to 8. There we go. And that's pretty much it for today. So next time on Dark Souls 2, we will continue down that pathway that Miracle Lady opened, and I don't know, maybe we'll see some more crazy things. I hope so. This journey's been getting more interesting by the minute. See you guys next time. Take care, everyone.